So, man, that fast, we got a little garbage apology from Skip Bayless regarding his comments on Damar Hamlin. He says, nothing is more important than that young man's health. That was the point of my last tweet. I'm sorry if that was misunderstood, but his health is all that matters. Again, everything else is irrelevant. I pray for him and will continue to. Shut up, Skip. Just shut up. The fact that you said that was the point of my last tweet, I'm sorry if that was misunderstood. Now you're calling us as the fans, you're saying we're stupid and we can't interpret what you said. What you actually said was in the tweets before, you said you hadn't seen nothing like this and this injury was serious, but you said that how are they going to finish the game? You was thinking about the logistics of the end of the NFL season more than you was thinking about this man's health. And that's disgusting. You got called on it. And now you want to say that everybody else misunderstood. That's why there's such an outcry. The outcry is because of your poor journalism and your track record. That's why people are so hard on you right now. Because you've done things similar to this and people has been on your top for it. But now it's something this serious, life or death, and the clown in you just couldn't help but come out and reveal itself at the worst time possible. Now you trying to backtrack, but you ain't even really trying to backtrack. You're trying to say it was misunderstood so you don't have to fully apologize. And that's kind of like that thing. That's exactly what you did with Shannon in a much less serious situation. You made it like people made it bigger than it was. Oh, we always do that, yada, yada, yada. And it's all good. Y'all looking at it wrong. This is just how we do. So you don't ever have to apologize or be accountable for some of the BS that you do. And I think this is just, And the fact that I know they ain't going to do nothing about it makes it even worse. It makes them complicit, that you don't have to have your feet held to the fire at all. You just get to go on, say stupid stuff tomorrow. You might say, my thing was misinterpreted. What I was saying was this. Boom, that's the end of it. You don't have to go in depth. You don't have to face a suspension. You don't have to... you might be done now. What you did online, they may accept it. And everybody that's supporting you with this type of behavior is just as guilty as you, man. So we're going to turn it over to Mick Foley. Now, Mick Foley, he's seen something similar with Owen Hart back in the day, and he compares that situation to this one. Check out what he had to say.
Hello, everyone. This is Mick Foley. There's been a really bad accident in the Monday Night Football game. If you're in the practice of praying, or even if you are not, if you could offer up a prayer for Bills player Damar Hamlin, it would be much appreciated. I was watching the game, and then I put the game on mute to record a cameo video. And when I looked back up a couple minutes later, there's an ambulance on the field, players gathered around praying, crying, and it reminded me instantly of that terrible night we lost Owen Hart. So this is a reminder that life is fragile, and that sometimes pursuing our passions is dangerous. And if you could offer up one of those prayers, it would be appreciated. It's been such a tough year for the city of Buffalo. Terrible shooting at the Top supermarket. Dozens of people who didn't make it through this last storm. And now this Bills team, which has been such a pride to that city, has been really affected. So if you could offer something up, it would be appreciated.
Good words from Mick Foley right there, man. We're going to keep Damar Hamlin in our prayers, and Let's just hope this man makes a full recovery, man. You hate to see these types of things. Anytime you're watching a sporting event, sometimes the game can get so good, the competition can be so high level that we can forget that our bodies are susceptible to these types of things. I mean, it can happen to any one of us at any time when we're out there, and this is just a reminder of fr- um, how fragile life is, man. People like Skip, they need to keep their mouth shut when something like this happens, for real, because um this man has a family. He has people that love him, and they're just sitting around waiting. And most people are sad right now. They'll be sad for a few days and they'll go back on about their regular lives. But this is going to affect the people close to him for a while. It's going to be a series of, even if he, we're praying that he pulls through. And if he pulls through, there's going to be a long process to get back where he needs to be. After something like this happens, you don't just go back on the field, live your life as normal, because you have to. There's so many tests, so many different things. I mean, we can't even really get into. We don't have time to get into. That's gonna have to take place before he can even think about coming on the football field again, man. And that's so awful. I just can't get that vision out my head, man. Again, prayers going up to this man. It'll help, because I believe in God. His power to heal. We'll be following this story, looking for updates throughout the night, early in the morning. Oh man, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.